Hello my friends, this is Richard, this is Games Fraser, and we're back with another one of our unboxings. So we're continuing the theme of the SnakeByte accessories, and today we are lucky enough to take a look at this Nintendo Switch 2 accessory, and it's this. It's a System Organiser case. It's an absolute beauty. Look at it. It is the creme de la creme of Switch 2 cases. I mean, this is right up there. It feels good. Feels like it's got more to it, and we're going to have a little look at it today and see what's actually inside. So you've got like a detachable top travel case, which is very cool. So like you normally get your case and you'll have that separate, wouldn't you? But this sort of combines the case on top with an extra sort of case below to carry whatever you need to carry that's associated with your Nintendo Switch 2, such as cables, etc, etc. You've got a shoulder strap on there as well. You've got some line in there to stop any damage being done to the articles that are inside of the travel case. And it's also water repellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off the outer cardboard and we're going to have a little looky here to see what this is actually made up of. So let's take that off. So when you take that off, you've obviously got the SnakeByte branding down here. So there we go. And you've got a nice solid case at the base and at the top. Top case has got more reinforcement against it because that's obviously going to contain your Switch 2. So hence the extra. So you've got this handle here. I don't know if that's extendable or not. We'll find out in a minute. Might be detachable. Is it detachable? No, it looks as though it's fixed on there, to be fair. Okay, so right, so we're going to get into it and we're going to have a little look inside the case itself. I think there's an extra over the shoulder attachment that goes on the hook back here. I'm going to have a look at that in a second and see what that's all about. That's a bit awkward to get sort of below the line to see if you can unzip this top bit. Right, so let's do, oh, okay. Oh, I see. Right, so that's not zipped in. That'll sit on top like that. So you've got your main case and your top case, hence why that top band is quite tight, so as it stops it from falling off, I'm assuming. Right, so let's take it one at a time then. So let's have a look at that. So you've got kind of embossed Joy-Con ends onto the case, which looks quite cool. It's quite effective. You can see the analog sticks and the D-pad and the additional button holders there. Like you can just see that. Kind of like a flocked inside as well. Feels nice. And the standard 10 game pack container there that you can pop in your game packs, so you can just slip those into the little the slideys there, which is quite handy, and that elasticated allows it to be easily pulled out as well, so that's quite cool. There you go. So it feels like a bit more high-end, that one, than I've felt in a lot of other kind of carry cases. So you've got that, right? So then if I was to, let's put the Switch in there then. So we've got our carry case. So we haven't got the elasticated inners. That's interesting. It's a nice fit. It's a snug fit, as you can see in there, very snug into that nice soft lining. That feels actually much better than a lot of the other cases that I've looked at previously, so that's already an improvement. And obviously with this flock lining, it's allowing it to just flop onto the Switch 2's face, and then we can zip it up. So that's part one of it. Now we have like a little hook here, so I think this here clips onto there, and then you've got yourself some kind of carry handle that you could detach and reattach as and when you need it. Let's see if I can get it on there. That's it. So there you go. So you see that, that's quite cool. So got that. So that sits on top here, which is quite an interesting design choice. So yeah, you're all ready to go. So if I detach that and put that over there, so now we're looking at the main bulk of the case, which is this bottom part here. So I'm just trying to work out where naturally this handle would sit, so as you can get access to the bottom part. It's probably best that it sits on the top like that, so you can easily unzip this and get involved in the bottom bit. So let's have a look at the bottom bit now as we open it up. There we go. So if I'm opening that up, I need to slip that handle over there. It's interesting that it's not as easy to just slip that down, but you do get there eventually. Right. Again, I think that's the design to enable it to hold in place the top portion of the case. Right, so once we're in there, what do we get? Well, we get all this space. Plenty of space for you to pop in any kind of Switch 2 paraphernalia that you hold, that you need when you're travelling or when you're out and about. It's very cool. You've got a netted part here, so for any bits that need to stay still, such as your headphones or anything like that. Everything else is padded in there. You get 1, 2, 3, so you get 4 sections inside that you can put whatever you want in there. So you could go games on this bit here. So let's get some games in there, see how they fit in. So that's obviously a full case if you wanted to take the case with you rather than just slotting the game packs in there, but just as an idea for size wise, what you can pop in there. That's that. Let's get one more in there. That's, yeah, so you can get around 4 cases worth of games in there if you wanted to, so that's cool. And then obviously down this side you could put a power pack in there. I wonder if you could actually get the Switch 2 in there, okay, without the Joy-Cons on. So that would be quite interesting to see if we can do that. So let's just pop this out of the top case, right? So we've got our Switch. So first things first, let's not take them off and see if it fits, which it doesn't, obviously. Then we take the Joy-Cons off, and then we put it in, and it does fit. It fits quite easily, actually, in there. So then, as you can see, when I hold it up, the Switch is sitting in there. So that is quite a nice option, to be fair. And then you could maybe pop your Joy-Cons in the ends, potentially, if you wanted to separate it up. And then you've got everything in there that you need to go about your business. And then close it up, zip it up. That's the only thing that puzzles me as to why that made it so you've got to keep moving this handle about. I would have preferred an extendable handle, so as you can then loosen it when you need to get to it and then tighten it up when you need it to be tight. But I'm sure there's reasons behind that. So let's have a look. That's what we've got here. And we're all zipped up. Okay, so that's the main bulk of it there, as you can see. Very nice. And then if I was to put the top back on, so let's get our top and plonk it back on in here, like so. Putting the handle back on top, so that's what it looks like with everything on. Okay, it's got the additional strap on the carry case part, and then don't forget we've got this as well. So this is the over the shoulder carrier, which will connect to this hook here, or this loop, which is plastic loop there and a plastic loop there, and you connect that up and you've got a shoulder bag as well. So very cool. It's probably the nicest one of these that I've seen. And SnakeByte have produced something here that's a good price but higher end, and it feels like it's more robust than most solutions that you'll see out there. So take a look at it, see if you're in the market for any sort of carry cases, etc., accessories for your Switch 2. Check out SnakeByte. We'll leave the links in the description below for you to take a look at, in order that you can check out this and any of the other SnakeByte Switch 2 accessories that take your fancy. So my friends, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed making this one and taking a look at this for the first time. Please press like, subscribe to the channel. It helps us get new things into the games freezer to take a look at for you, just like this lovely SnakeByte carry case organizer. So my friends, until next time, it's goodbye.